Alright guys, here we go. Time for episode number... What are we at? Episode number 5? The Spanish Grand Prix. And then we got Monaco. All right. So what do we have? We have 2,800 points. We're gonna go ahead and spend them, but on what? So first of all, let's get us a major power train upgrade. We're gonna, let's get to qualifying. We'll do the upgrades after practice, after the race.
You join us today at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia.
We're good. I'm going to be very...
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
Not bad.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Hamilton,
Definitely want to put that total off on the bottom.
Verstappen. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race to...
Of the stack. I want to get to somewhere towards the mid section.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
So we got 29. You know what? I'm going to get this all wrong. Because the time this race is done, it's going to
What does the Spanish
be a lot of
have in
reroll.
store for us today, I wonder? I hope we see some tight wheel-to-wheel action down the main straight, circa Mansell and Senna way back in '91. Or maybe we'll have a more strategic race here on a track where overtaking can be difficult. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Valtteri Bottas and Albon, Weber and Toro Rosso, Butler and Sergio Perez, Sainz, Grosjean, Kimi Raikkonen and Magnussen, Norris, Ricciardo, Pierre Gasly and Lance Stroll. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid.
Aim to finish 11th or higher today.
No promises. Butler, it's his fourth race. He deserves points.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
But I'm not going to let him. I'll be happy if Lucas gets points. Higher than P4.
Butler behind, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 31.6.
I'll be happy if Butler gets a point, obviously.
If you think you can get past, increase ERS deployment to overtake mode. DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Where do I get call off? Where's Lando anyway? Wait, Lando? Still in the back of the grid? That's a little unnecessary there, Lando. Oh, Carlos treats me out like a pizza. Garbage you are. Carlos, I get you're my former teammate there, buddy, but you gotta leave me safe there, buddy. Oh, I hate that stupid corner. I hate when you get up on the curbs. Butler's out of the point.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. We're leading our teammate by 6.3 seconds.
Luckily, this Carlos is not as strong as the Carlos Sainz. First the pit window, the pit window lap 7.
tight coming at the end of this lap.
Right. The still catch call off spot. Yeah, we gotta stay out for one extra lap. Hit that one little corner. Does Bottas have some sort of issue, or... Oh, cut the corner.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Stop that, slow down just a little bit. Oh. Unless that's Lewis in front of Weber.
Box this lap.
Here comes Lucas. Here comes Lucas, here comes Butler, here comes Perez. Big clump of drivers coming in.
Go. You'll be racing on the exit. Release. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Pierre is going to come in the next lap, I think.
Pierre is in for his stop. Car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
So basically, oh wait, Lando. So Lando hasn't even pitted yet.
Our gap behind is 2.3 seconds. Engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon. The gap is 5.1 seconds. They're on fresh hards. The time last lap was a 1:26.2. Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Because, ooh, Charles, fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Never mind. Max Verstappen got the fastest lap. Butler still behind Checo. Boy, Webber is still battling Alex still. Boy, that Alfa Romeo is still just a little bit faster than the Red Bull of Verstappen. To teammate behind is 14.0 seconds.
Albon's just ahead. Push for the position. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 26.0. You're gaining by a full second per lap. Good job.
Okay, awesome.
Albon is ahead of you. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:25.4. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap.
It's
We
always
have
in
5
color.
laps of fuel remaining.
The DRS is open. Yep, that's the corner. Check that fuel down. Oh, somebody rocked up with that album. Get around the inside the German. Max, our album's really wide. Come on, Charles, you can get another one, buddy.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Come on.
Green flag.
Uh-oh. Something's going on here. Oh no, don't tell me it's Lucas, no. Oh, it's Checo. We're gonna have a safety car. Okay, let me check my hang on a minute. Let me check my settings here. Something's wrong. Nameplate settings, safety car is off. Well, I know I'm turning that off the Monaco next time. So check those out. So Butler's now behind me and Lucas now. Oh, yeah, missed the corner just a little bit. Not gonna battle Alex, you know.
Bottas ahead, they're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 26.8.
Uh-oh, yep, this is the part for
leading our teammate by
Checo.
18.5 seconds.
I'm not gonna battle Albon, I wanna let him go. Lucas, oh.
Okay, clear.
So if Lucas is swinging back around Albon, then I'll let him go. Alex back on the inside, not quite. Oh.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Whoa, that was a big time mistake there, getting up on the sausage curb that high. Tell you what, Albon can get...
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Okay, Lucas is right behind us, so how am I going to let him go? Did Lucas clear him? No, not quite. Well, Lucas still can't clear Alex. And that's where Carlos back into the picture as well as Devin. Oh my god, this is going to be a repeat of F1. We're going to let Lucas go. You're not happy with P7.
This is your final lap of the race.
Push Lucas right along.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. gap is 9.7 seconds. They're on old hards. The time last lap was a 1:26.7.
Right now, I'm just trying to keep Carlos behind me. As we're on the final lap of the Spanish Grand Prix. Lewis is gonna. Did Lewis seriously just win another one? Gonna let Lucas go. Good result. P7. Weber 6th. Butler 10th.
Great drive, great drive. We're really happy with that performance.
Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Who knows? Yeah, good job from Sir Lewis.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't someone to scoff about. His ability to follow race strategies throughout with pinpoint precision has to be commended.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So, Hamilton wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc in second. Seb in third. Max Verstappen fourth. Then is Bottas. In fifth, Lucas P6 for Alfa Romeo. Seventh for Toro Rosso for me. Eighth for Carlos. Then it's Albon and Grosjean. Your top 10 driver standings. We're sat in ninth behind Lucas Weber. Obviously, said we know Checo was out of the Grand Prix. Lucas has just continued to just dominate the season actually, and we're 6th place behind Racing Point. Butler's gonna get that point. I know someday he will.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you? Your former teammate Lucas just moved ahead of you in the points. What happened? There wasn't much between you and Lucas by the finish today. Appreciate your time.
There's great respect between me and Lucas.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up. Looks like one of your rivals has also been invited to a historical event. This could be a good opportunity to play up your rivalry for the press and expand your reputation.
So what do we have? We have 3,287 points. Let's get some upgrades here. Let's see, chassis seems to be all set. We need powertrain, so let's get one of those. This will be on for France, I believe. And then we can get two aerodynamic upgrades. These will be on for Monaco. And then, I think should be all set for a little bit on chassis. Chassis actually could use some work though. Let's get this one for France as well. Then that should be the end of upgrading a little bit. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. We got 2 invitational events here. Let's go to, well, since we're going to France, now that we're in Germany, well, we're going to Monaco next. We know we're going to Monaco next. Beat Gassi's score of 2.299. But come on, take the first race that later in the season. And this car sounds absolutely beautiful. How do I know the car? Because it's a Jensen Button car. Not even. course. That was getting close anyway. Oof, that just looks... Now you see how abrasive this racetrack can be. Fingers crossed that the upgrades pass.
So what have you got against practice sessions? Even if you're confident in your setup, these sessions are still useful for development data.
Okay, so we got both those upgrades on the car. So both the chassis aero upgrades have passed. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.